everybody, it's Noreen, Atticus9799 here with another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight we're going to do a quick and easy chicken chow mein stir fry. I haven't had chicken chow mein in a long time, and I've suddenly decided I really wanted some. So here we go, we're going to try it. And let me show you what we're going to put in it tonight. Okay, some of the things I've assembled to make our chicken chow mein stir fry. I have about a tablespoon of chopped ginger and a tablespoon, well, a little more. I've got 3 cloves of chopped garlic here, 1 small onion that's been sliced up. I have a very small bunch of organic celery that I have cut on the bias. I have a handful of matchstick carrots, and I have about 4 stalks of bok choy without the leaves that I have cut on the bias. I've split in half and cut on the bias. I have 1 can of water chestnuts that I bought already sliced and I quartered them. I have 1 can of bamboo shoots, 1 can of baby corn that was already cut up, and I have 1 pound of chicken breast that I sliced very thinly. We're also going to be using 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and about 2 cups of chicken broth that I have heating in the microwave. For a garnish, I have Chinese crispy rice noodles and beautifully sliced scallions. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to cook our meat off, and then we're going to set it aside. I've already heated up this oil. That's beautiful. I'm going to grab some tongs. And the best thing to do here is just to wait, because your chicken will let you know when it's ready to turn. It's going to stick to the pan for sure. When it's ready to turn, it's going to let you lift it off of there. So, I'm going to go ahead and stir fry up this chicken, and then I'll be right back, and I'll show you what happens next. Okay, we're back. I cooked off that chicken. Now I'm just going to add my garlic and my ginger. Pardon me, I know my hand gets in the way sometimes. It's hard to avoid, but I'm just going to, as best I can, I'm going to get these off the plate. And I'm going to kind of saute these. And I have my burner on a very high heat. And while I was cooking off that chicken, I had a thought. I have some raw almonds in my freezer, and I had some pea pods in my produce drawer. So I am going to go ahead and throw those in here too. And we're going to call this quick and easy almond chicken. So this is one of my favorite things to get at the Chinese restaurant near my office. I always get it with extra almonds and extra pea pods, because that is the best way to have it. And it comes in this delicious brown soy saucy gravy, and I just love it. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to turn this heat up a little bit more, and I'm going to throw the rest of these vegetables in here. And we're going to let these cook down a bit. That looks beautiful. I'm throwing some of these pea pods, which are really beautiful. Let me throw all of them. And you want to talk about super healthy. There's all kinds of goodness in this dish. And I don't know if any of you enjoy bok choy. If you have tried it, you know how good it is. And if you haven't, I highly recommend that you do, because it is very flavorful and delicious. And it is really wonderful in a lot of dishes. You can steam it all by itself with just soy sauce or just ginger. A little teriyaki sometimes is really good on it. You can throw that in anywhere you would use cabbage. You can use the leaves separately as a cooked green like spinach or collards. Of course, they're much more tender and they don't need to be prepared as long as collard greens do. But in any case, they're very delicious, and they're very easy, and they're highly available, and they're very easy to grow. I'm going to be growing some in my garden this year too. This is starting to cook down, and it smells wonderful. You think so too, Sissy? Huh? Well, I'm going to go, and when these are tender, I'll be back and I'll show you what happens next. Because really, all that's left after this is to make the saucy sauce, throw the chicken back in here, and the other things that we got out of a can, just to heat through, and your dinner is ready. I have cooked a pot of rice already, and then we'll be ready to go. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back. I am shaking together in an old jelly jar that we use for a drinking cup that I saved the lid to. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 1/2 cup of water. You mix this together to make a slurry. It's called a slurry. This is going to be our thickening agent for our saucy sauce. I'm going to set this over here for right now. And this is looking fabulous. Let's go ahead and add all of this other goodness in here. In go the bean sprouts, bamboo shoots, pardon me. In goes the baby corn. You just give everything a good stir. All this is already prepared, so it's no worries. In go the quartered water chestnuts. In goes the chicken we prepared earlier. And in goes about 1/2 cup or better of raw almonds. Okay, now watch what I do. I'm going to push this away from the center. And since I have this up on a very high heat, I'm going to turn it back just a little bit. I'm going to take my chicken broth. Now, I have about 2 cups here. I don't think let's use about 1.5 cups for right now. We have to bring that up. That's going to have to bubble a little before we put this in here. Let's see. There it goes. That's what we want. Give our slurry one last shake. Pour it in. Give it a stir. It's going to get glossy in just a second when it gets all the way heated through, and it's going to make a delicious sauce. And it's going to coat everything in your pan. You can see it's starting to thicken up. It really is. It needs to boil before it thickens. Now I have returned it to the higher heat, so there, and you can see it's already starting to, it's not cloudy anymore, it's starting to clear up. There you go. You see, it's starting to get thick. Oh yeah. And this is a lovely dish for summer because you have a lot of these vegetables maybe coming out of your garden. Of course, not the bamboo shoots and the water chestnuts, I know that. But, you know, y'all throw whatever. Throw green beans in here, pea pods, cabbage. Throw whatever you want. You know what? This would be delicious with a handful of fresh basil in there. It would be wonderful. All right. We have liftoff. This is fabulous. It smells wonderful. All right. You know what we're going to do next? What am I going to do, honey?
Fix me a plate.
Yeah, I'm going to fix you a plate. He'll come next. You're a guest. So let me grab a plate and we'll fix you right up. There you have it. Chinese almond chicken stir-fried chow mein, whatever you want to call it. What we made tonight. Quick and easy, delicious, and nutritious. I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. So until next time, see ya! Sayonara!